So what happens when your family member dies without a will? Does that mean that the state just comes in and take everything? Does that mean that first come, first serve? No, my friend. If your family member dies without a will, then the state of Texas tells you what happens to their estate. The state of Texas gets to decide who their heirs are, who will get their property, where the property will go, and how everything gets divided. That is called dying intestate. My name is Megan Truick, and I'm with the Law Office of Brian Fagan, where we help people every day who don't have a will settle their estate. This settlement may not be according to how the person who died would really want it to go, but when you don't have a will, you actually get the will that the state of Texas wrote for you. So let's talk about that a little bit. When it comes to someone who dies without a will, they're usually a married person who may or may not have children, or a single person who may or may not have children. And if they don't have children and they're single, then we're looking at a totally different plan, which many times, almost 9 out of 10, is an estate plan that definitely the decedent would not want. So let's first talk about it. If you die and you're married with children, and all your children belong to the children of the spouse that's surviving, then your community property will go to your spouse that's surviving, and then the separate property gets divided between your spouse and the children. If there are no children, then the community property will go totally to the spouse that's alive, and then the separate property gets divided between mom and dad of the decedent. And if mom and dad are deceased, then it goes what we call per stirpes, so per line, down to mom's line, dad's line. If you're not married and you have children, then your children will inherit through you and from you. If you are single, not married, and no children, then your parents would take per stirpes according to the line. However, this is the one where people get caught up on, they get in their feelings, they start acting crazy, is when someone is single, not married, no children, mom and dad are deceased. Then you have a situation where all your siblings get your assets. But guess what? If you have half-blood siblings or full-blood siblings, then, my friend, this is when it really gets messy, because not all siblings will take alike. In fact, siblings that you may never have met will get a part of your estate. So if you don't want to be a statistic, if you don't want to have the will that the state of Texas wrote for you, please make sure that you go talk to an estate planning attorney who can actually make your will be done. My name is Megan Truick, and I'm with the estate planning department here at the Brian Fagan Law Firm, where we help families like you every day plan for their future. Thank you. Hello, thank you for watching our video. And because you made it to the end of that video, we're offering you our new estate planning handbook. This is a wonderful tool, and I'm sure you like it. Go ahead, download the link, and let's get learning together.